Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be doing some more Factorio. So in the last episode we kind of sort of automated all of this red science production, which yeah, that sounds like a really good thing because it's been helping us research some of the easier things to research. We do definitely need to upgrade our research facilities and our generation facilities for the red science. Now, please bear with me on this. I have spent a little bit of time on a very similar map, and I have come up with what I think is a little bit better startup setting for generating of research. I've come up with a little bit of a blueprint, and this would be that. And it is a huge mess. Actually, maybe it goes, yeah, I think it goes like that. I started off with something very, very similar. Actually, let's maybe get rid of everything that is currently down there and start working on building it out with that blueprint. So our inventory is going to fill up really, really quick. So let's go ahead and drop us an iron chest that we can put stuff in. And boom. So we're definitely going to have to be putting a whole bunch of this iron and probably some of this copper too into that box. Because if we don't, well, it's going to fill up our inventory and we're not going to be able to place down the stuff that we really want to place. Okay. Up, up, up. I should also probably build another chest so that this, you know what, we'll just let it cook there in our inventory because I actually do have a solution for it in that other design. So that should be fixed pretty quick. Boom. Boom. Only a few more things left to go before we can build our blueprint. So I definitely think building blueprints is a really good idea if you just want to figure out how things are going to work without messing with your plans. Like, if you figure out how it works well somewhere else, there's no point in not bringing it to life else. You know? Okay, turns out we did actually have enough space. So to make this go, where do we need our inputs? It looks like... Whoop. We need iron coming in there. And probably copper coming in the other side. Because it's kind of hard to trace it without using my finger. Okay, so iron comes in the right side of those two, so there's definitely iron on that line. We'll get rid of this splitter, and we'll see about plopping that down right about there. Because that... No, because it needs copper as well. Okay, so that's going to be a main line coming in. This looks a lot more like it. Okay, so we'll be splitting iron out a couple of different ways. We'll get iron going across and into the spot. And that should line up with copper as well. I think maybe I've got too many belts. We'll just try that, see how that goes. Okay, so let's get out these guys. Down, boom, boom, boom. And we need a handful more. So we'll go ahead and build a handful more. And we'll go ahead and start plopping down some of these lines. To be perfectly honest, it was a good minute or three ago that I put this together, so not all of the memories on how this goes together are there. Oh, and that was one too many. Boom, 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 boom. Nope. Oh, wrong way. Boom, 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 Boom. So, just like any plan that you download from, say, the internet, because there are absolutely plenty of blueprints for how things work or how to do things efficiently that you can just download and bring into your Factorio game. So you've got to kind of reverse engineer what they were thinking or do it almost immediately after figuring it out the first time. It looks like we've got almost all of them, and we should also have green production when I'm done. And I need a good handful of those. We need those fast inserters because they're kind of important. We also have a few of the. There we go. We can start plopping down our power because there's a lot to go down. There. I think that was. No, that wasn't there. That was one over. Keep placing it in the wrong spot. Dang it. So, just a reminder, this was not one that I downloaded from the internet. This is one that I prototyped elsewhere. Because I didn't want to waste your time with figuring out how to do all of it on camera. So yes, there will be, like I said, a little bit of reverse engineering. But it should overall decrease the amount of time that we have to spend fumbling around trying to figure out how things go. Okay, and I think that's all powered up. And we need... Where are you? We need a couple of these. We need at least one of those. We actually need two of those and an extra one, I think. And we need to go ahead and start plopping down all of these. Grabbing. Boom, boom. And on vanilla, power is definitely an issue. After we get this up and going, we're probably going to have to spend just a little bit of time figuring out exactly how we're going to do our power. Because, like I said, this is going to take a lot. Boom. There's that. Do we have our underground cable yet? We do not. I'm going to go ahead and snag all of that. That's all good stuffs. And I probably need to expand the iron production because once we get this going, we're gonna run out fast. That is now connected. And we've got another splitter, which actually we're good. We're good on splitters. We do, however, need a couple of these. One of the other wonderful things about a blueprint is it automatically sets stuff. So for each of these buildings, I didn't have to set up that they were supposed to be doing, say, gears. So that wasn't an issue at all. You going? Cool. That's awesome. Grab some more of this juicy iron. And why would I cannot for the life of me remember why I've got that copper manufacturing over there. I think it was the beginnings of this. Okay, why is that not? Oh, because it's in the wrong spot? Maybe? Yeah, that's definitely in the wrong spot. That should be coming over here. Boom. And we'll undo this mistake. And we'll get our iron plates back, which is fine. We'll do, however, need one of these. And it needs to be right there so that we can place the other side of our underground cable there. There we go. We should have iron flowing everywhere we need iron. And what do you need? You need iron. Why is iron stopping there? No clue. Oh, everything that needs iron has got iron. And we're feeding more iron over here for these guys. So let's pick these up and just get rid of them. They're kind of in the way. I need those slots on my inventory. Like it sometimes gets difficult to find the things that you need. Boom. And you that and you're pulling from why is that? Okay. Okay, that wasn't totally wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. We'll keep that going like that is. This is actually, I do believe, supposed to be... Yes, it is supposed to be copper. Yep. And now that we've gotten that mystery sorted out, we can actually drag this out as far as it can go. And instead of going into that box, which that's going to fill up our inventory, we're going to drag you here. I'm going to give you another splitter. Every time you break off from the main flow like this, you kind of want to do it to a splitter. We'll get rid of those. That was a lot of copper cable. We'll have it feeding into that for now. There we go. Turns out I already had a splitter. Not a big deal, but yeah, there we go. And boom. Should now start producing automated belts, which is nice. What are you short? You are short circuits. Oh, and you're short circuits because we're not actually putting circuits back out onto the thing. And we're also short a power. There we go. You aren't getting copper because there's some iron in the way. Boom, there you go. Getting copper. Watch it go. It'll take it a second before it starts producing everything it needs to. And this is a little bit of an off-centered mess, just to be perfectly honest. But we can fix it later because once again, this is definitely not the most optimum way to do this. This is just a way to do this. I would like to go ahead and build out probably a couple more of those science buildings. And go ahead and plop down each of these arms. So this design should make sure that the front one is fed, and when the front one has got stuff, it'll pass it along to the others. So it just kind of spreads out and is as fast a research and research delivery as I have found so far. And we've got all three of you. Boom, boom, boom. Need to start up a new research. Let's see, just heavy armor. See how it goes? It makes sure everything is filled. There we go. Do we have any green coming out yet? It is short some stuff. Is it pulling the right direction? It's not. Boom. There we go. So I wasn't perfect in placing down everything, but that's not that big of a deal. And we're actually using this container here as a buffer, which should help. We are a little bit slow on production over here. And why is that slow? Because that needs iron. Why has that not got iron? Because iron is not flowing down there. We need to upgrade our iron in order to get everything up and rolling like it should. Yeah, this one's taking priority and there's just not enough flow. We can fix that though. We can fix that, not a big problem at all. Speaking of, let's see if we can find a different furnace. Steel furnace that should go quite a bit faster. So it's going to take us a while to get all the stuff we need for that. Thing is, we've got a surplus in red. Let's pull that out for a minute, let that belt fill up, and it should take care of itself soon. Because we've got 75 red in there, and basically no green. Oh wait, green will also fill up there. That doesn't work. What we could do is we could rotate those guys for a hot minute, and they should definitely stop taking iron from here. Because we need the iron to make the gears, gears to make the stuff over here. It works. It does. Green production is still kind of low. Why do you say that you don't have anything? That's weird. Got 4. Oh, because those are going the wrong way. I placed both sides wrong. Go figure. So now we are actually actively processing stuff. That's why we were having an issue. I would, however, like to keep the red backed up for a good bit. Help remind me in the future, and we'll get that sorted out. This seems to be going pretty okay, but we definitely need to get some more production going. And I really hesitate to spend more on stone furnaces because, well, they're not super duper helpful. We had to remove that one thing that had all the copper in it. We're going to go ahead and drop off as much copper as we can. Or, in fact, we could automate this with one of our fast inserters and a box. Fill the copper. And it's going to make sure that side of the belt stays full. Yeah, okay, that'll work. That gets it out of my inventory, and we're definitely going to be growing this. I don't think the pattern's going to change all that much. But I think maybe the direction that we need to expand would be over here. Yeah. And we can expand down over here. Could just be one of these. And a very interesting arrangement of both long inserters and regular inserters. Let that cook for a minute. And boom, there we go. We want long inserter, long inserter, long inserter, inserter. Go. Need some power. How did we do it? Did that, and then we did that, and then we did that. Boom. Everything is currently powered. We just need to make sure we're getting some of that juicy copper in. Now that's going to put it onto the wrong line. So maybe we need to redo all of this when we get the next upgrade and push it up a bit. That seems to be what will work. Anyway, if you look, our research is going great. Let's get some power poles. We'll make a bunch of those, and I need to grab some more copper, and I'll need to grab some wood so we can make even more power poles. Heard tell of some stone up at the top left-hand corner of the explored area. Yeah, I just pulled out the map. But I felt like having stone is kind of really important because I know from previous experience that you kind of need stone if you're going to be building those furnaces, the steel furnaces. Put our blueprint away into our blueprint library, and we'll put all of these out here, and we will start working our way towards the stone. And we get more copper here if and when we run out. More of a when instead of an if. But yeah. So anyway, I wanted to say, if you've got any ideas for things that you'd like to see on this channel, let me know. We've got that Discord just for stuff like that. We've got a game suggestions channel so that we've got a good way to get me things that you want to see on the channel. Factorio was one of those at one point, so that's where that came from. All you guys doing it. Yeah. I think it was because we did a couple of Factorio streams and folks kind of wanted to see what it was like from the beginning. And to be perfectly honest, it's a little slow right there at the very beginning. I mean, it is what it is. Almost made a nice way to get through here. See if we can actually drag our power lines. Yeah, there it goes. Is that the stone below us? I don't think that's the stone below. That looks a lot like stone. I think we're probably going to steal all of the production of the green science belts, at least for a little while. Okay, I don't know how I want to do this. Normally, I like to back it up to the power pole. Yeah, that's what we'll end up having to do. We'll make a whole different line through the trees to get this stuff back. Hopefully, we'll actually have enough belts to get us there, and we didn't. But we can clear the way on the way back. Not that big of a deal. And our advanced material research is almost done. As soon as that's done, we'll start making some of those stone bricks. It'll be a stopgap until we finish bringing in the stone from way outside. And then we'll upgrade our power. So we've got a lot of things to look forward to in the next one, because this is already about 20 minutes long. And I know, while I'm having a whole heck of a lot of fun, and you guys enjoy seeing me have fun hanging out with you, it does drag on a little bit sometimes, and I don't want to wear your patience out. So this is, I think, probably pretty close to where we're going to stop. We're going to select a new research. No, we're not going to select a new research. We are going to go ahead and call it here after we swap our red science back on, because obviously the green science is going fine now. Yeah, that'll work. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Back up and rolling. Well, it looks like that's going to do it for us today, guys. I wanted to say thank you for hanging around this long. If you did and you haven't already hit subscribe, please do. Just so you don't miss out on any of the other cool stuff coming on down the road. If you'd like to hang out with us, please hit us up on Discord. Link is in the About section on the channel, or you can go to discord.wonsnot.com, and I will see you guys in the next one.